final showdown. Your final chance to vote on the closest season ever.
It's down to the final wire, so look out.
Dancing with the Stars, the final dance. Live Monday.
Some roads you travel can unravel. So take a new road for a ride and leave your worries far behind. Let's go out back tonight.
Let go of the day. Go out back tonight. Where the pasta is bold, the steaks are juicy, the chicken tender, and it all comes together perfectly. No worries.
Let's go out back tonight.
Tonight, let go.
There'll be a new road come tomorrow.
Go out back.
Hello, I'm News 13's Deanna Lambert. Join us Saturday, June 2nd at Rocket Lanes for Bowl for Kids' Sake. It's a bowl-a-thon to benefit Bay County's newest mentor organization, Big Brothers Big Sisters. Last year's event helped raise enough money to bring many kids together with mentors.
So grab your family and friends and inform a team.
To register, log on to WMBB.com or call 763-KIDS.
So we hope you join us Saturday, June 2nd at Rocket Lanes for Bowl for Kids' Sake. Brought to you by News 13.
News 13 this weekend is on your side. This is News 13 this weekend at 6.
A traffic crash in northern Bay County kills 4 people and closes down a major roadway for several hours as investigators work to figure out what happened.
With affordable housing out of reach for many, one Bay County woman and her 4 children are learning the joys for home ownership thanks to the community's generosity.
Plus, with less than 2 weeks until hurricane season starts, News 13 is on your side with tips on how to get ready for hurricane season. Good evening and thanks for having us in for News 13 this weekend at 6. I'm Tukwin Mock.
And I'm Mark Jenkins. 4 Panhandle residents are dead after an early morning car crash. It happened around 4 this morning at the intersection of Highway 20 and Highway 77. The Florida Highway Patrol says a Chevy Silverado was traveling west on 20 when it crossed the center line into the path of a Ford Ranger. Authorities say it appears neither driver tried to avoid the other, and the 2 vehicles collided head-on. Investigators say the force of impact caused the Silverado to catch fire and caused the Ford to completely roll over, killing Vernon residents Robert and James Parsley. Both the driver and passenger of the truck, Matthew Mills of Panama City and Jessica Odom of Youngstown, were pronounced dead at the scene.
A man suspected of killing another man is still on the loose tonight. Panama City police say he was killed in what they call a drug deal gone bad. 27-year-old Derek Shane Smith was shot and killed around 2:30 Friday morning at the Panavilla apartment complex. That's off Flowers Avenue in Panama City. Police say the incident was a drug deal gone bad. Authorities are still looking for Antonio Jermaine Smith, this man, the suspected shooter. A 30-year-old black male who is 5'6" tall and 185 pounds. Anyone with information is asked to call Panama City Police at 872-3100.
A Panama City man is in jail tonight, charged with attempted murder and attempted felony murder. Police say it happened around 3:40 Friday morning in the 700th block of Satsuma Avenue. They say 22-year-old Vitoya Hodge of Caryville was shot in the neck. She was taken to the hospital and is recovering after surgery. Police say Hodge was in a car with another person when 20-year-old Jeremy Lee Smith shot at the car several times. He turned himself in to police late yesterday.
A Sneads man is behind bars after authorities say he robbed another man at gunpoint and shot him in the head. The Jackson County Sheriff's Office says it happened last Saturday at the intersection of State Farm Road and County Road 286 south of Sneads. The Sheriff's Office says the victim told them he had met some people at a party and caught a ride with them to the store. But once on State Farm Road, he was ordered to get out of the car. Investigators say that's when 23-year-old Anthony Lamar Hall took out a gun and told the victim to give him all of his money. A fight ensued and the victim was left with a superficial gunshot wound. Sheriff's deputies arrested Hall yesterday. He's charged with attempted murder and armed robbery.
Now, a first look at your weather from the Titan 13 Forecast Center.
Well, it has been another very dry day across the Panhandle, and really there's no rain in sight, and that's definitely not good news. But it has been a very warm day, and it's warm across the southeast. Still 78 degrees in Birmingham, 75 in Atlanta. We're at 79 degrees here in Panama City. I'll let you know just how warm it's going to be on your Sunday coming up.
Thanks, Jessica. Hurricane season starts June 1st, and as that time creeps closer, severe weather is going to become more frequent across the Panhandle. So today, several organizations gathered at the Panama City Mall to help residents get prepared for a storm. Residents got the chance to meet and greet with a whole slew of News 13 personalities, including Amy Hoyt and Jerry Brown. Jerry Tabbitt and Justin Kiefer handed out on-your-side safety guides. And Titan 13 weekend forecaster Jessica Foster showed residents what it was like to stand in front of the weather wall and deliver a forecast. News 13 partnered with many organizations for the event, including Bay County Sheriff's Office and the Red Cross, where they're looking for volunteers.
Florida, we have that luxury where our most common disaster, we see it coming. So it gives us a chance to get ready. But we don't want people to just get ready, when it's 4 days out. We want them to be ready now before the storms even start coming here. So it's a lot of public education, talking to people about safety and preparedness and getting them ready.
Now, if you couldn't make it out to the Panama City Mall today, you can still pick up a News 13 on-your-side safety guide here at the News 13 studios. You can find us at 613 Harrison Avenue, Monday through Friday between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m.
A hardworking mother and her 4 children put in hundreds of hours of sweat equity or free labor into a Habitat for Humanity home, and now she has one of her very own. New homeowner Tanetta Jackson stood with Panama City Mayor Lorna George and Bay County Habitat for Humanity volunteers during a home dedication. About 24 people watched as Bay County Habitat leaders handed over a shiny set of keys and a Bible as a keepsake. Jackson says she's already planned her first moments inside her new home.
The first thing I'm excited to is just sit outside on the porch and just absorb all the fresh air. And the second thing, I'll go in my room and just lay back and just think of how good God has been to bless me with this house.
In addition to the dedication, Habitat for Humanity is working on another home on Center Avenue. About 15 University of Georgia fans and alumni from the Emerald Coast UGA Club came out to help. Their efforts were part of an event called Paws Across America, where UGA groups across the country give back to their communities. If you'd like to learn more about any of these groups, just log on to our website, WMBB.com, and click on Habitat Home Dedication.
They put their lives on the line to protect our country and freedom. And today, the community paused to honor all those serving in the U.S. military. Downtown Panama City was awash in patriotic decoration and music for the first annual Armed Forces Day celebration at McKenzie Park. Those looking to honor our country's men and women in uniform, they had plenty to enjoy. The celebration included live music, vendors, and to beat the heat, a cool spot in the shade. One event organizer says she hopes next year will be even better.
It's been a fun day, a gorgeous day, and it's a family event, and we hope it will only grow and grow each year.
And a band from Fort Rucker in Alabama entertained the crowd.
Still to come on News 13 this weekend at 6. Still no sign of 3 U.S. soldiers missing from Iraq, but military intelligence could indicate the fate of at least one of those missing.
Plus, diners at a North Carolina restaurant get more than they bargained for when a semi loses control and crashes into them.
And later in sports, could the Braves avoid trouble in Boston, or would the Red Sox bring out the big bats? Those stories and more when News 13 this weekend returns. Don't go away.
From Panama City to Marietta, from Apalachicola to Defuniak Springs, you're watching Tu Quinn Mon, Mark Jenkins, Jessica Foster, and Sports with Kyle Berger. News 13 this weekend at 6 is on your side.
For all your boating needs, go to WMBB.com and click on whatever floats your boat. A one-stop shop providing expert information and services for people who love to boat.
Be sure to go to WMBB.com's Whatever Floats Your Boat to register to win in my giveaway.
Folks, now through Memorial Day at Home Place, we're going to give you free cookies, free lemonade, and a store full of fabulous furniture values. This is not a sale of a few limited items. You'll find special savings in every department. Bedrooms, dining rooms, living rooms, and entertainment walls. Plus, interest-free financing till 2010. Store-wide savings now through Memorial Day at Home Place. Fine furniture.
I'm excited to tell you about a new technological breakthrough in cataract surgery, smart lenses. Medicare-approved smart lenses can mean clear vision for you, up close and far away, without glasses.
Looking at a person 50 feet away, I couldn't even make the face out. But now I see so clear, everything is brighter, my colors are brighter. Well, he's a great doctor. He does a good job.
Dr. Lee Mullis, a masterful eye surgeon, plus Medicare-approved smart lenses can mean clear vision both near and far without glasses. To learn how smart lenses can help you see clearly without glasses, call today for a free eye examination with Dr. Lee Mullis, the cataract specialist.
Heart disease is the #1 killer in the U.S.
But you can do something about it.
Monday night at 6 and 10, News 13 leads you across the dance floor and shows you how this fun pastime can strengthen your heart and help you live a longer life.
We do increase your heart rate, we get you moving, and we help promote blood flow.
You get to become an athlete and an artist at the same time.
So put on your dancing shoes and join us as we step our way to better health.
Dancing for your heart. Monday at 6 and 10 on News 13.
Checking news around America tonight. An amazing sight that shakes up customers at a North Carolina restaurant. A tractor-trailer driver lost control of his rig and plowed into nearly a dozen vehicles in a restaurant parking lot. The wreck sent 3 people to the hospital. The driver has been charged with driving without a license and careless and reckless driving. Authorities say there were no signs that drugs or alcohol were a factor in the crash.
Checking headlines around the world tonight. After a full week of intense searching, the military has not found 3 missing American soldiers who were captured during an insurgent attack in Iraq. Meanwhile, British Prime Minister Tony Blair is making one final trip to the war-torn nation to show his support for the embattled government. ABC's Terry McCarthy has the story from Baghdad.
There is still hope for the missing soldiers. According to a senior military official, the U.S. has intelligence that 2 of the 3 missing soldiers are still alive. There is some suspicion that the 3rd soldier may have been killed sometime after he was captured. The news that at least some of the missing men are thought to be alive cheered the thousands of U.S. troops who've been searching an area west of Mahmoudiya for any sign of the men, kidnapped when their Humvees were destroyed in an attack that left 4 other U.S. soldiers and an Iraqi translator dead. Meanwhile, in Baghdad, British Prime Minister Tony Blair arrived for talks with Iraqi political leaders whom he said were optimistic about the future.
There is violence and terrorism in Iraq. What they're saying is there is also progress and there is also change.
Blair himself had plenty of evidence of violence. 3 mortars exploded in the green zone during his visit. When he then flew onto the British base in Basra, 2 mortars exploded just after he'd addressed troops there. Iraq's violence is not going to end anytime soon, but the U.S. military is hoping that it will soon find its missing soldiers. Terry McCarthy, ABC News, Baghdad.
Heavy rains and strong winds are wreaking havoc in Kashmir, India. Electricity poles and trees were knocked down all over the city by winds that blew upwards of 80 miles per hour. There were no deaths caused by the storm, but according to a town commissioner, there were a few injuries.
And definitely no rain in our area, but it definitely made for a beautiful Saturday across the Panhandle. You can see these little kids getting ready to get in the water, and what a great day it was to get in the water and cool down a bit. I'll let you know just how hot it's going to be on Sunday and a look at your 5-day forecast coming up.
A season's journey ends with our best.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a big show.
ABC Sunday, one compassionate woman adopts 2 sons fighting for their health.
These kids are struggling for their life. They're living with HIV.
In the 2-hour season finale, we'll rebuild not just a home, but a camp for hundreds of sick kids. It's the biggest makeover of the year. The Extreme Home season finale, Sunday 7/6 Central, only on ABC.
Hi folks, welcome to Panama City Toyota, Northwest Florida's #1 volume new car dealer and proud to be one of the top 10 volume Tundra dealers in the USA. Please join us today as we celebrate anniversary in May, producing more incredible savings on Tundra, America's best truck value. Visit our amazing showroom to get real-life comparisons with accurate data that will leave no doubt the 2007 Tundra dominates. Only from Panama City Toyota, where relationships are born.
When we bought our Oriental rugs, we promised ourselves we'd protect our investment. That's why we call Stanley Steamer. The technicians pick up the rugs, their experts clean them the right way, and they bring them back looking good as new. We'll have these rugs for a lifetime. Guess you could say the same for Stanley Steamer.
Call today for free pickup and delivery.
Call 1-800-STEAMER. Stanley Steamer gives carpet cleaner.
99-cent root beer float, huh?
And there's for mine.
You are paying.
Thank you.
Wow.
Why don't you go ahead and keep the change? Put a little gas in the car.
Ah, yes. The change.
Mm-hmm.
I get to keep a penny?
That makes it sound so small. Why don't you go ahead and keep the change?
Oh, okay. See, that's why you're doing it. You've never gotten a chance to say that, have you?
99-cent root beer float. Sonic's got it, others don't.
A cool, frothy summertime favorite, now just 99 cents. Because Sonic is open till midnight or later, and it's even sweeter after dark.
Titan 13 radar. Brought to you by Yamaha Sea-Doo Polaris of Panama and Honda of Panama. Now, forecaster Jessica Foster with your latest Titan 13 forecast.
Welcome back to News 13 this week, and certainly hope you had a great day. It was a nice Saturday outside. Certainly a good chance to get out to the beach or whatever it was.
Or work at the Habitat for Humanity house,
right.
which I did this morning. It's a lot of
Yes,
fun.
I helped out with all of our Bulldog alumni.
Or go to the mall and
Yes,
be at the safety fair.
Yes, help out with the safety fair. It was a wonderful day. People got some great information at the safety fair. Let's take a look outside, see what your evening is going to look at. Looking across the water here on our Panama City cam, it's going to be a calm evening, and it's going to be getting rather cool tonight. Not unbearably chilly by any means, but not quite as hot as it was this afternoon. Let's take a look now across the U.S. and see what's going on in other portions of our nation. We know that we've been very dry in our area, not so as we look to the west. We are seeing some rain out to the west of Texas, but that's not coming anywhere near us. So we are going to see some dry periods as we head into next week. And here's your precision forecast. As we go into Sunday, you will notice this high pressure just continuing to build in, and that's going to allow for very stable conditions. No rain is in the forecast as we go into Sunday or into Monday. And those dry conditions are going to be accompanied by very warm temperatures across the area. So it's going to be great for you to spend any time outdoors on Sunday and even on Monday. Some of the kids are already out of school, but we need the rainfall. We are more than 10 inches below normal, and that's since January. That is making for a very dangerous situation as far as that fire danger level. Well, that fire danger level is extreme, so you want to use extreme caution, because we are so very, very dry. As we look at our beach and boating forecast, the sunshine is just fabulous if you want to go out and do a little boating tomorrow. Winds coming from the east about 5 to 10 knots and then becoming onshore later in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Water temperature at the Panama City Beach Pier 73 degrees, 77 degrees at the Pensacola buoy. Smooth to a light chop tomorrow. UV index of 9, which is very high, so don't forget your sunscreen. Weather watcher, high temperatures today. Look at this, 95 degrees for a high today from Don Finley in Rolling Pines. And we do want to say a very happy birthday to his wife, Shirley. And as we go to the rest of our weather watchers, 88 degrees from Tom Flowers in Bristol. 86 was the high today from Elaine Bragg in Sand Hills. Current temperature, 77 Panama City, 81 Mariana, 77 Apalachicola and Destin, and 83 degrees is your current temperature in Crestview. So still very warm out there right now, but again, we will be getting much cooler as we head into the evening. 52 to 54 are going to be the lows for our inland areas. 58 to 64 right along the coastline. So 64 degrees for Destin, 61 Panama City. And then Sunday, here come those warm temperatures again. Mid to upper 80s for most areas, a little cooler in Destin and Apalachicola, around 82 Destin, 86 for Panama City, 81 the forecast high for Apalachicola, 87 Mariana and Defuniak Springs. Sunday night going into Monday morning, another calm, mild night, and then by Monday 53 to 55 inland, 59 to around 64 degrees right along the coastline. So pretty much the same temperatures that we're going to see overnight tonight. As we look ahead to the next 5 days, yes, a dry forecast. Once again, just a 20% chance of rain on Thursday, and 20% is all I can give you. And I'm going to go ahead and say I'm sorry. I wish that I could do something about it.
Well, I wonder if we need to get out there and have a little rain dance or something.
Yeah, maybe
we are just going to have to do something. A lot of people were asking me at the safety fair, when's it going to rain? Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to happen in the next 5 days.
Oh, well, you're going to tell us about something that's going to happen.
Yes, something that's going to happen. You want to tune into it. Those of you who are fans of ABC's Dancing with the Stars, you don't want to miss News 13 on Monday for a special report. Here's a preview.
Heart disease is the #1 killer in the U.S.
But you can do something about it.
Monday night at 6 and 10, News 13 leads you across the dance floor and shows you how this fun pastime can strengthen your heart and help you live a longer life.
We do increase your heart rate, we get you moving, and we help promote blood flow.
You get to become an athlete and an artist at the same time.
So put on your dancing shoes and join us as we step our way to better health.
Dancing for your heart. Monday at 6 and 10 on News 13.
And again, that is coming up on Monday on News 13 at 6 and 10. And if you want to see me dancing, you can log on to our website, WMBB.com, click on Dancing for Your Heart. There you can watch me do the rumba and grade me on how well you think I'm doing. And that's already up on our website, and people are already voting.
So get your votes in.
Yes,
That's right.
Yes. Try not to be too mean.
Okay, thanks, Jess. Well, coming up, the Braves get their first crack at interleague play, but would Boston's Japanese sensation be too much to handle?
Plus, it's Triple Crown time. Could Street Sense win round 2 in the Preakness? News 13's Kyle Berger is in next with sports.
Summer is nearly here. Time to get out and get on the road. And we're helping you on your way with an extra $500 bonus cash on almost every new Ford. It's the Memorial Day Hit the Road event. Until May 31st, 500 extra bonus cash means America's best-selling truck, Ford F-150, costs under $15 grand. Or get $5,045 in total savings on an F-150 with no charge tow and go package. Hit the road this summer. Just hit up your local Southern Ford dealer for 500 extra bonus cash by May 31st.
Bring it in, boys.
Say hello to Sunny Super Combo.
Easy now. You got it.
More than a full pound of feel-good barbecue.
Come on, bring it through.
With Sunny sweet and smoky ribs, barbecue chicken, pork, and beef. Just $9.99. Build it your way with your choice of feel-good sides. Sunny Super Combo. Just $9.99. Order the big one. The really, really big one.
Yo, that's perfect.
It all starts right here in our newsroom,
where we find the stories that could make a difference in your life.
Whether we're going one-on-one with an elected official,
or tackling consumer issues with our Problem Solver report.
We're digging deeper to bring you the latest news on education.
And the most up-to-date information on the new airport.
At News 13, it's our continuing promise to bring you the best newscast each and every night.
And we work hard to keep that promise every day.
Honda presents Spring into Action 3, starring Honda's on- and off-road bikes, personal watercraft, and ATVs, featuring up to $1,500 in bonus bucks and payments as low as $39 a month upon approved credit. Honda presents Spring into Action 3 sales event. The world may never be the same, ever.
Honda of Panama, 100 West 15th Street in Panama City. This segment brought to you in part by Wave 100, playing the best from the 70s, 80s, and more. Wave 100.
Now, Kyle Berger with sports.
And welcome back. We've got the horses in the Preakness and the Braves taking on the Red Sox. But first, Chipola College softball team is one victory away from winning its first ever national championship. Now, since the Lady Indians are in the winner's bracket, they would have to lose twice to be eliminated. Pretty good odds. Chipola, they failed in their first attempt at the championship. They lost to North Idaho 5-2, but it's a double elimination tournament. Now, both teams each with one loss, so they played one more. And the score from that one, there it is, 6-3, 8 innings. Chipola, they win. They are now your national softball champions, the first ever national championship for Chipola College. Congratulations to the ladies, 6-3 winners. And it's round 2 of the Triple Crown of horse racing. 9 horses compete for the Black-Eyed Susans in the Preakness Stakes. Kentucky Derby winner Street Sense, he's the favorite. It came down to a photo finish, but Kirtland and jockey Robbie Albaratho won the Preakness Stakes by a nose against Kentucky Derby winner Street Sense. And for the 29th straight year, there is no Triple Crown winner. And the Atlanta Braves open their tough interleague schedule against Japanese sensation Daisuke Matsuzaka. Braves and Red Sox playing a double dip at Fenway. Atlanta pitcher Anthony LaRue got rocked. Second inning, Kevin Youkilis crushes it. LaRue's pitch at deep center and gone a 2-run shot, 3-0 Bo Sox. Matsuzaka, who pitched another stellar game, strikes out Chipper there. Then Andrew Jones goes down swinging. Daisuke fans 6 in 8 innings of work. 5th inning, Boston with the bases juice for Mike Lowell. Lowell, yeah, see ya. A grand slam for Lowell. There it is, Batman effects. Boston takes game 1, 13-3 of Atlanta. Game 2 just underway. And to the Windy City, a battle of crosstown rivals. White Sox, Cubs, White Sox. Joe Creedy deep to left, 2-run dinger. Game tied at 5. We go to the 8th. Bases juice for Derek Lee. Another grand slam. That's a pinch hit grand slam. Cubs, they beat the Sox 11-6.
And last night's high school spring football games capped off nearly 3 weeks of practice, and it may have answered some burning questions for coaches of what to expect for next season. At Tommy Oliver Stadium, Rutherford and Bay Tornadoes, they led 12-7 at the half. Third quarter, Rams keeping it on the ground. At Gary Miles, a strong run up the middle for the touchdown. Rutherford up 15-12. They go on to win 27-26 over Bay. How about Mosley and Arnold Dolphins? They graduated 2-star running backs last year, looking for someone to fill the shoes, and it might be this guy, number 21, Micah Miller. First quarter, 21 yards out and in for 6 points. Mosley takes a 7-0 lead. They hang on to win 24-6. And one other score in the Sandhills. The Bozeman Bucks played a great game. They win 35-14 over the Gators of Weewha-Hitchcock. And the NBA's Final Four is set after San Antonio and Cleveland advanced to its respective conference finals last night. LeBron James and the Cavaliers advanced to the Eastern Conference Finals against the Detroit Pistons. That series begins on Monday night. And in the West, Tim Duncan and the Spurs finished off the Suns in 6 games. San Antonio now opens up to play the Utah Jazz in the Western Conference Finals starting tomorrow, 2:30, right here on WMBB. And of course, we will follow that game with our news at 5 o'clock.
That's right, and we've been following the Chipola National Softball Champs now. That's great news for them.
They just won literally before I walked on the desk. You saw I was on the phone with the coach there, and great champion, great season for them. They've won 4 state titles, now this 1 national title. And their baseball team, they're playing the national championship next week.
Wow.
So exciting.
Maybe another one.
It's great.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks, Cal.
Well, you could call it gorillas gone wild when a young ape wreaks havoc and scares visitors at a European zoo. That story when News 13 returns right after this.
2007 marks another milestone for Captain Anderson's 1967 to 2007. 40 years on Grand Lagoon. And just as they have for as long as we can remember, the hardworking men and women of the Gulf Coast fishing industry will make sure that you are still able to enjoy the incomparable flavors of our local fresh fish and shellfish. Our heartfelt thanks to all of them for 40 delicious years of fine seafood. Captain Anderson's. Dine early and watch the fleet unload.
This is a News 13 on your side wildfire alert.
As fires blaze across the Panhandle, News 13 has tips on how to stay safe from the threat. Wet your roof and shrubs within 15 feet of your home. Clear the area around your home of brush and debris. Place combustibles such as propane tanks inside. If you're advised to evacuate, do so immediately and inform a friend or loved one. For more information, log on to WMBB.com.
This has been a News 13 on your side wildfire alert.
If you're considering purchasing any new vehicle, check out the all-new Buzz Leonard Mazda, the area's most exciting new import dealer for the best value, price, and performance. Don't miss great savings on all remaining 2006 Mazdas, up to $4,750 factory incentives plus huge dealer discounts. Ask about the exciting Mazda 3 with payments as low as $179 a month. Test drive a Mazda today at the all-new Buzz Leonard Mazda, where we make customers for life.
Log on today to the all-new WMBB.com. It's faster to load and easier to navigate. Check out News 13's daily news and weather webcasts. Sign up for Textcaster mobile alert and InfoAlert to have stories emailed to you. Leave your comments on the Voice of the Viewer section or vote in News 13 web polls. Plus, now you can watch ABC News and your favorite ABC shows at WMBB.com. It's one more way News 13 is on your side. Log on to WMBB.com and post your thoughts on the Voice of the Viewer section.
Hey, welcome back to News 13 This Weekend. Here's a look at what we have in store for you tonight on News 13 This Weekend at 10. Find out why the Bay County Humane Society is closed this weekend.
Plus, children at Tyndall Air Force Base learn about law enforcement.
And we'll have women's football highlights as the Emerald Coast Barracudas play in New Orleans tonight. Those stories and more coming up tonight at 10. We certainly hope you'll join us for that.
Well, no one's really sure what exactly caused a gorilla to go crazy yesterday.
The animal's actions caused panic at the Rotterdam Zoo in Netherlands. A Dutch news agency reports the 11-year-old gorilla named Bokito suddenly jumped over a ditch surrounding his enclosure, bit a woman, and entered a restaurant. He smashed several chairs and tables there before being recaptured. The woman was treated at a hospital, but her injuries were not serious.
The zoo director says the animal may have felt threatened and was trying to defend the females and 2 young gorillas in his group. An ape expert says the fact the animal was in puberty may have explained the unpredictable behavior.
Oh my gosh.
It's interesting.
Yeah, talk about ruining your meal.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's pretty scary.
Well, tell us what we can expect when we go out for dinner.
Okay, when we go out for dinner, it's going to be nice. Partly cloudy. Lows are going to be 52 to 64 degrees, so a very mild night, even though we're having these very warm days. We're really cooling off in the evening, so that makes it very comfortable across the Panhandle.
This really is. Nice night. Get out there and enjoy it, folks. Well, if you have any comments about tonight's newscast, or if you have something you'd like to bring to our attention, please log on to WMBB.com. Click on Voice of the Viewer. Keep those comments 50 words or less, and we'll be reading those Friday nights.
We saw some last night as well.
Right.
You might see yours on the air. Well, thanks so much for watching this evening.
Have a great night, everyone.
We'll see you at 10. Good night.
Let's go, just move. Rock your body on the floor, better come correct.
The more clubs you hit at night, the more you'll need one in the morning. The Breakfast Club. Only at Hardee's.
At Gulf Coast Dermatology, our patients are #1.
My skin hasn't looked this good in years.
People keep asking us, what's our secret?
We tell them,
Dr. Ward.
Visit our website at gulfcoastderm.com or call us today for an appointment.